Hello and welcome to another week's edition of the Weekly Waller Review Show. We had a fantastic week last week, averaging 2 city winners every meeting.
2.2.
How'd you get that?
Just a little bit more than 2. Sounds good.
Okay. That'll do then. Monasterio first.
Yes, he won well, didn't he?
Yeah, very well.
He's a prep away, but he'll end up having a nice future. Next.
Then on the Saturday we had Montauk.
Won like a good horse, won by 3 lengths I think, and really showed some good acceleration and just part of the system really. He's moved across to the Warwick Farm stable just to brighten up his ideas, and he was unlucky not to have won a start before that, so he's had 2 starts from the Warwick Farm stable. Third in the win, both being crackers for sure, and races again tomorrow.
And we also had Via Napoli.
She won well. Good ride by Jason Collett. 2 Randwick wins in a row for her, and winning with a bit in hand, so the confidence will certainly do her the world of good.
And then yesterday, Aquatic. What about that?
Yeah, 3 winners at Randwick yesterday, and he did win well, didn't he? One just shows you the fine line between having horses ridden to instruction, changing instructions even, trying something different, and we took him back, put the handbrake on and let him ping home, and he won like a good horse. He won by 3 lengths, I think. Yeah.
And we also had Sizzling Bullet in the 1800s.
Sizzling Bullet was a good win. He's certainly a middle distance stayer to be with a bright future, being out of an Oaks winner, and of course by Schnitzel. Probably puts a bit of acceleration into the family, but he's got a bright times ahead.
And Obsidian. Finally getting the job done.
Yeah, well done to Glyn Schofield. He's done a bit of work on this horse to try and get him to settle, switch off and things like that. So he got him into winning form with a nice ride.
Absolutely. And how was London?
London was good, Charles. Very good.
Cold enough for you?
It was cold, but it was actually quite pleasant. You complain about how hot it is.
Very pleasant.
Shut up. We all complain about how hot it gets here. You don't complain once you've been in there for 2 days. It's cold, Charlie. It is so cold. It's dark most of the day. They turn the lights on from 8:30 in the morning till about 3:30. Then you got to squint to get around, or it's a funny place. But great hospitality, great food, and it was a great event to go there, obviously with Winx, recognised as the best grass horse in the world, and
the best mare in the world.
The best mare in the world. So she was beaten in the overall award by 2 dirt horses, so she can't really compete against them. For whatever reason, they run higher ratings, and there's only one country that does it, that's America, and obviously North America. America.
Yeah. She'll give her best shot in next year though as well.
She'll be there again, hopefully. And then they're all aware of her. They're all aware of Australian racing, which is fantastic, especially on the back of Black Caviar, who did win the award herself. So Australia's done a pretty good job, I think, to get 2 of the 3 horses in the last 3 years.
Yeah, absolutely. And without further ado, we'll go straight to Randwick. Rose Hill, rather. Milanese Girl, second up, straight into a group race.
Yes. I'm going to do something different. You guys have been doing a good job. I'm going to ask you about them.
Milanese Girl. Wow. She galloped on the course proper on Tuesday with blinkers on.
I'll ask you. You can talk to the people at home.
Hello there. She galloped on the course proper with the blinkers on, and that was she showed us enough to warrant her start, and I think she'll be very competitive.
Has anyone asked you about your eyes lately?
Yes.
Who?
I gave a man a $5 note. I gave a man a $5 note for cleaning my windscreen at the traffic lights.
Because it was Australia Day.
Just because it was Australia Day. He didn't even have to clean my windscreen. And he walked past the car, doubled back, said, "Gee, look at your eyes. You look like the devil, cuz." And I almost felt like asking for my $5 back.
What about the lady in New Zealand when you first went there?
Hey, well, these stories can go on and on.
Quickly.
We'll go back. Right.
No, about the New Zealand lady.
No. Okay, so first week in New Zealand.
Make it the short story.
First week in New Zealand.
What did she say? Just what did she say?
She leant back to me and she asked me whether I was soulless.
And what about the bloke in the deli?
Yeah, he studies psychology, and apparently blue-eyed people are the most trustworthy, and he couldn't trust me as far as he could throw me. All I wanted was some salami. Right, enough ribbing for 1 week. Melanie's girl, do you think she's as good a chance as I do?
Well, you tell me she's improved with the blinkers. Her first up run, last prep was excellent.
Should have won.
Yep. Home track, trial well, fit, blinkers on, she's improved. She's
Perfect.
a chance. Right, race 3, number 2, Invincible.
Third up, rock hard fit, 1500.
Good track.
Good form. It is now. It was soft 6 when we first accepted. Kieran obviously is very lucky for this ownership group. So hopefully he can show us what he's been showing us on the training tracks.
Cortland's power,
Well, what did Blake have to say when he got off last week?
slaughtered it.
So hopefully he can bounce back to winning form like he did the start before. Obviously he would have appreciated if the rain had stuck around this week. He loves a bit of the wetter going.
Yeah, and to be fair to Blake, he beat himself up afterwards too. He wasn't happy.
Yeah, he's hard on himself.
He is very hard, so let's hope he can make amends tomorrow.
Okay. Come on.
Sorry, Charlie.
Hurry.
Race 5, Awoke.
Awoke resuming.
Yes.
1400 is possibly stretching her just
Here
off
we go.
the trials.
So, he's a trainer now too.
If anything, she might just flatten out and peak on a run 100 from home, but it's a starting point, and hey, she's only got 53.5 kilos. Anything's possible with that weight.
And Brenton Abdallah rides. He'll
Yeah, he
suit
does
her.
it well.
Knows her very well.
Very well.
Tell you a funny story, because Brenton chose to ride her over Fox Play, didn't he?
He did indeed.
So that's the
When they
kind
had
of
a
opinion.
head-to-head over here.
Yeah, so that's the kind of opinion that Abdallah's got of Awoke. And then Fox Play obviously went bang bang in the 2 Group 2s that she won. But them's the breaks. Race 7, number 3, Vassal.
Vassal. Well, we sent out a report on Tuesday for this horse. He actually galloped really well and hit the line well without actually being urged to do it. He actually wanted to gallop, so that's obviously a massive positive. Jason Collett is another plus. He struck up a good partnership with him during the winter months when he was doing so well. So hopefully we can just bring him back into a bit of form, as just like Glyn did with Soviet Courage. Jason can be the same key.
Montauk, Brenton.
Well, just textbook from last weekend, can't you?
Yeah, when these types of horses find winning form,
Get a bit of confidence up.
they do. Fields don't get much stronger. He's drawn beautifully in gate 3. He's going to get a lovely run. Regal Monarch.
Well, 2,000 metres will be a massive plus. Stepping up from the mile first up.
Bit of given the track.
Good fall.
Yeah, it'll be fine.
Fine. Okay. Well,
The rumour file.
the rumour file. Well, we had to scratch him from yesterday because it was a little bit of a rain-affected track, but luckily it's dried out a fraction. It was a 6, now a 4. The rumour file he's pretty hopeless in the wet.
So he'll be right tomorrow.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then
He's
2 weeks
running
time,
well.
2400.
2400. Test him again.
Then the last, Suzanne.
Well, Suzanne, barrier 1, Hugh Bowman. 2 massive positives. 60 kilos, not so much.
She's a 3-year-old racing against the older horses.
Yeah, but she's rated 80 and she's Group 1 placed. Surely it's a good opportunity just to be...
When I entered her
Collecting.
for this race, she was a 78. She's since been promoted through running second in the flight stakes with Yankee Rose being
Rose being
disqualified. So she's actually snuck up 2 points on us, but even still, you think she'll be right?
I think she'll be absolutely fine. They've got to improve a stack to beat her.
I think you can just underestimate the 3-year-olds against the older horses, but she gets how much?
Yeah,
2
but
kilos?
she's 2 kilos. But she's had plenty of racing. She knows what it's all about. Her trials have been exceptional.
She does get 2 kilos. She'll be right.
Her trials are brilliant.
Yeah.
Did you see her last one?
Yeah.
How far? do you wanna
Shandana.
go? Shandana. Well,
They can't both win, Charlie.
I know, but she's one of my personal favourites, and she made me a very poor man last prep.
Yeah.
So hopefully she can. Well, she won Australia Day last year, so the timing's about right. This is short of her best, admittedly, isn't it? A long way short of her best, but she has won over 1400. She's got a good turn of foot. She's recovered from the surgery without
she had
problem.
chips removed from her fetlocks,
Yeah.
which is we think was plaguing her end of last prep.
Absolutely, it was. She'll be back.
Right, Melbourne, Hipparchus.
Should have won last start.
Should have won last
Should have
start.
won last start. Ben Mellum has to redeem himself. Barrier 4. Should get a lovely run. Try not to find so much
Extra
traffic.
200 metres at Caulfield shouldn't be a problem. Hopefully there's a little bit of give in the track. This is on Saturday at Caulfield.
Flemington.
Flemington. What do you think?
What do I think? I think 2,000 metres is right up his alley.
It's 1800.
1,800 rather. Yeah, it was a mile. Dropping back to a mile, and he showed a good turn of foot.
He did.
So there's no reason why he can't.
A lot of
replicate
work
it.
went into last start, and it was disappointing that he didn't win, but nonetheless, it's not as easy as it looks sometimes riding them from the stands, is it?
No, certainly not. At Moonee Valley, you get plenty of hard luck stories.
Yeah. So we are actually Moonee Valley Friday night. We've got a 2-year-old down
Oh.
there. La Chica Rosa, Barrier 3, Ben Mellon.
Jump outs couldn't have been any more impressive. She's fit. She's ready. She's right.
Yeah, there's a stable in Melbourne got a good opinion of her.
Barrier 3. Get a lovely run.
Well done, Charlie. You've done a good summation.
Oh, thank you, Chris. You have a lovely weekend,
Proud of
Chris.
you. Team at home have done a fantastic job. Well, thanks to you all. See you later.
See ya.